Hello, hello. My name is Josue, and I'm here on Hear Me Raw. And yeah, it's been a while. Haven't been uploading as much as usual. Sometimes I like to go underground for a little bit and just be. This social media thing it's heavy. Social media thing is heavy, and there's a lot of it going on. And now practically all our lives are on social media. Everyone's trying to get like online, getting their things going, virtual. Let's see. Am I not my dest- Am I not destroying my enemies by making them friends? That's on this rock over here. I love I love seeing beautiful writings while you're on a nature walk. So yeah, haven't been making that many videos. Been going through a lot of changes, and as always, and now we have this coronavirus pandemic going around. So what I really want to say is like at the end of this, what I hope that we learn that we realize as I come close to cemetery is that the anger and separation that we are feeling, and it's mostly actually it is an anger within, because as within so without. What's going on out in the outside world is because of what's going on in the inside world. And whose inside world? It's all of our inside worlds. It's all of them. It's all of them. We are co-creating this universe together. We are all powerful in that way. And no matter where we come from, no matter what our skin color, if we can realize that we're all in this together, we can take better care of the planet. Right now, the planet is like so hostile to us. But do you see how hostile we have been to it? So yeah, I want us to look at that anger and the separation of how disconnected we have become from the earth. I just mentioned my Instagram story. I was kind of going on a little tangent. The fact that we are buying up toilet paper, right? We are buying up toilet paper, and while this is happening, we are realizing that the earth is improving in a lot of ways. Animals are showing up where they haven't been before, and the skies are getting clearer, the waters are getting clearer. We're seeing animals that we don't typically see in different areas. So animals are taking over. Recently, panda bears are having sex because there's nobody watching them. That's why I stopped going to zoos. Actually, I never went to a zoo before, but no zoos. Animal sanctuaries, yes, but no to zoos. Animals are not meant to be on display. That Netflix documentary Blackfish, got me with the killer whales. And I don't like to call them killer whales. I like to call them orcas, because that's their name. They're beautiful. They're very similar to the dolphin, and they trap them and they put them in a cage because they don't get enough room to roam around. And now, guess what? We don't have enough room to roam around. If we're inside, we're gonna go crazy. You know, to be in isolation for a long time and to not have nature. Like, I really hope they don't shut down nature. I don't think they will. But get your. I'm not gonna speak about it in that way because we're gonna come out of this. We're gonna come out of this. The thing is, what will we have learned while we were in it, so that we can prevent something like this from happening again? What will we have learned? And I think it's the fact that we're right now, this pandemic is happening, and what do we focus on? The essentials. A lot of things that we spend a lot of money on and focus on right now doesn't even matter, because the essentials, like healthcare, for instance, we can do better healthcare. We can take care of people. We can take better care of each other. Like we can do that. We have that within our power, and we have been wanting that. We have been manifesting that. We have been speaking about that. We have been envisioning that. How can we do it? That's really important. Gotcha. But yeah, healthcare. That's really important. How can we make healthcare better? Because if all the countries have good healthcare, something like this happens, it can get nipped in the bud rather quickly, and it doesn't have to become a pandemic. You know. And what else can we do? We can treat ourselves better. That's important, because a lot of things that are happening to the planet is because we are eating not the best. We're not. How's it going? We're not eating as good as we could be. We are eating a lot of animals. We a lot of factory farming going on, and but that's changing. As you can see, a lot of us have been going dairy free. A lot of us have been going vegan, plant based. So that's changing. That narrative is changing. It's like giving in to sin. We're just like pretty much all the seven deadly sins are glorified right now, and it's hard to get out of that. But over time, like it gets boring. It's the same thing, and what we want to encourage really is that journey within. So while we are underneath this quarantine, while we are in the middle of all this that's going on, we have to be sure that we're taking that journey within. Hold on, God. Hold on a second. But yeah, still doing my best to respect the rules, because you don't wanna like agitate people. You don't wanna scare people. Right now, like everybody's stressed out, like and paranoid, and that's not a fun place to be. So I do my best to step lightly and talk about stepping lightly. A great way to do that, to be able to step lightly, is you have to let go of things. You have to let go of things. You cannot just keep hoarding things. You have to let go of things. I just factory resetted my phone, and I'm so happy that I did that because now I can take more pictures and my phone works more smoothly. And there was things happening. I must have downloaded something, so it's good to clear out pranayama, breath work. Like, it's time to clear out the lungs, treat your lungs better. Pranayama daily, meditation, taking care of yourself, singing, dancing, all this, all spinning around. I have a lot of things I want to show you guys, and they are fun things too. That's the thing. It's not like I back in my day I weightlifted, so it was fun, and I got pretty big, but I forgot a lot of the essentials. But that's me. I kind of jumped into things and didn't really learn it. Um, but for me, the way school was made, like it didn't really inspire me to want to learn. So I kind of did what I had to do in school, and I left. You know, I have a photographic memory, so I can see things and I can bring them back. I can bring them back. Um, so that got me through school pretty easily, and but I didn't really care. Like, why are you telling me this? Um, I wasn't interested. But seeing the world how I see it now, having more of my creative side out and really visualizing things, thinking things, and spending more time in nature and cannabis use and things like that. And really taking the yoga practice all the way, because the yoga practice, once you start, you cannot stop. And there are some points along the yoga practice where you're gonna come face to face with yourself, and it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary, man. You're gonna go through a dark night of the soul. It's no joke, but it's worth it. And this is the time for us to do that. This is the time for us to face ourselves, because we can't keep escaping anymore. We can't escape into our work. We can't escape into the gym. We can't escape into anywhere. Going out to nature is not escaping. Nature is home. And by nature, I mean somewhere where you got a lot of trees and air quality is better. And also, too, signals are being blocked. You know, the places where there's no cell phone reception are some of the most serene places. You know, like to really allow the mind to truly rest without something going around. Sleeping next to our phones, I do that sometimes. I'm not perfect, but getting it further away from us. Some people turn off their Wi-Fi at night, to slow that. So, and if you're in a city, so many things are passing by you at all times. Are you truly resting? So coming out of this, like what I'm hoping to see and what we can visualize together is like more people riding bikes, better public transportation, more efficient, us breaking things down and building new things, building things that last longer. Why are our phones built to only last to work optimally like 2 years, and then we're kind of forced to upgrade? Apple got caught, slowing down their phones, which made their phones seem like their phones were going bad. So it encouraged people to buy newer phones. Why were you so profit driven? Why are we always going up and up and up? Why do we never slow down? So that's why, if you see some of my videos, I was just talking about like, man, we need to slow down, yo. And for me too, that's the lesson that I was learning, that I needed to slow down. I got some Aries energy in me, and the way that I communicate and the way that I love. It is quick, it is fast, it is innocent, it's like very childlike. So when I'm speaking, I'm excited. Sometimes I speak so fast, it just sounds like gibberish. But now I know I can come back to my breath. I can come back to my breath and slow things down. And slowing things down is great. You know, when you slow things down, you can do things like bird watching, you can do things like meditate, you can do things like, well, pretty much anything. Because if you slow yourself down, like slow the mind down, like for instance, a lot of us deal with overthinking, like our thoughts are going crazy. With the breath, you can take a pause real quick. Like while you're in that inhale, it's like time stops for a little bit. Make sure I have a fall. But yeah, let me try to show you guys the view. Encourage it, man. Staying cooped up for too long is a recipe for disaster. And, you know, like follow the guidelines and all that, but do speak your truth and let's do our best. I'm just thinking, like, do I even know my way back? I wasn't paying attention, but I was. I always find my way back. Find your way back. Lion King album. But yeah, I'm gonna invite you guys to join me to the online tantra event that my beloved Jadea and I have created. I just posted a video earlier, and so you'll be seeing this video after. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. But join us, and we can encourage each other to really take that journey within, to really slow down, to learn about nonviolent communication, to learn about full embodiment, to learn about receiving pleasure, like fully receiving pleasure. So this is gonna have to do with letting go of guilt and shame, you know. We're gonna talk about doing the shadow work and talking with and talking to the sides of yourself that you've neglected, talking to the parts of yourself that you've neglected, because all of you is holy. All of you is holy. So you need to realize that there are two sides within you. You have the light and the dark, but they both need to happen in order for you to function. So like when on my path, when I was like choosing only light on light, like that's saying positive vibes only. No, there can be negative vibes too. What if someone close what if someone that is close to you dies? Come on, you can have a negative feeling. It's okay, it's fine, all emotions are valid. But we've been conditioned to know like some are good, some are bad, and that itself is separation. And because that's separation and that's a big thing of us, we're separated within us. So then we end up wearing a mask. So this is gonna be a lot about really taking off that mask and really being yourself, but doing it in a loving way, to where you're empowering yourself, you're empowering your cells, you're empowering your organs, you're empowering your body, you're empowering the earth, you're empowering others, you're lifting up others, you know, rather than putting them down. You're loving others. You're gonna end up connecting with the God within you, and that way you can see the God within others, and then you will start to act accordingly, because you realize you're all gods, and you can all live here together. You can all coexist. You've been coexisting all along. You can only make it better or worse. So join us tomorrow for a really good time. Ooh, I really liked how that was like blue over there. Yeah. I love you guys. Mm, mm, mm. You guys are having a great quarantine, and hope that you're singing, you're dancing, you're laughing, and I hope that you're connecting with your loved ones, chatting with your family. I think, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.